Diagnosed with asthma at an early age, Joel Earl wasn't going to let it slow him down.
He definitely just played just like anyone else, except he found that he enjoyed running more than anything else.
Whenever I'd run, usually I'd get tired like an asthma person, and so I'd take my inhaler, and that would seem to make me better.
But the inhaler was not able to prevent frequent fainting spells Joel experienced when physically exerting himself.
The doctors would say, "Oh, you just had like another asthma attack," and so it was no big deal.
But it was a big deal. The fainting spells were actually heart attacks caused by a birth defect. Joel was born with an artery growing out of the wrong side of his heart, depriving his body of oxygen and blood when he was active. Joel suffered 4 heart attacks before the age of 14.
Unfortunately, the medicine he was taking to control the asthma was slowly killing his heart.
Open heart surgery to repair the defect and the addition of a pacemaker did not help. In fact, more heart attacks followed, and every heart attack was causing Joel's heart to enlarge. His condition was getting worse. Stanford Medical Center placed Joel on a transplant list.
My blood pressure was dropping, and I was just having so many problems that it was worse than what it was before.
I kept him on as high a hope as I could, but it was clear he wasn't going to make it past the weekend, and that's when they put him onto a machine to sustain his life.
Joel lost considerable weight. The heart failure caused additional issues with his stomach and liver. It was a waiting game until a new heart could be found. The burden was building on Joel's mother, Nancy, as well. She lost her home and her marriage. She was sleeping in her car in the hospital parking lot with nothing to cling to except a fading Joel.
I was scared. You don't imagine that you're going to have to deal with death with your children. You're supposed to precede your children.
After 3 weeks on a heart and lung machine, a new heart was found. The transplant was a success.
I'm just very grateful that ultimately my son lived, and he's running and he's doing what he wants to do.
I'm pretty much grateful for every day that goes by. I mean, I don't take any day for granted.
The doctor said Joel would someday be able to run again, but not be able to sprint. 3 years later, he's a senior and the fastest sprinter on the Santa Teresa track team.
There are people that don't go through getting a brand new heart that are nowhere near running as fast as he is. And to be given the information that he would never run sprints again, it just shows great determination on his part.
Proving a lot of people, especially the doctors are still ecstatic about what I'm doing. They still don't even know how I'm able to do half the things I do, because no other heart transplant patient can do what I can do.
It's awesome. I have nothing but pride and admiration. He's been an example for me to let me know that we really can do whatever we set our minds to.
And so Joel runs with a new heart and a tireless dedication, with so much to do before he crosses the finish line.